Hello everyone, happy Friday, good afternoon. Welcome back for more Parsha wine pairing here at Kosherwine.com. It's going to be me and David today, and we're also going to have some special guests joining us.
We have to wait for them to get here all the way from Israel. Their flight should be arriving any moment.
Yeah, good one. I'm also wearing a special shirt, you guys can see it too, for Kosherwine.com Garage Winery. That'll give you like maybe a little hint who's going to be joining us today. So
Jared, thanks for kicking that off. And the usual question: what's this week's Parsha?
This week's Parsha is Balak. Balak is the king of Moab who hires a guy named Bilam. Do you know what Bilam is?
Heard of him?
Not such a good guy to go and curse the
Something
Jews.
with a donkey and stuff like that.
Talking donkeys, talking at his donkey. Yeah, no. So Balak hires Bilam to go and curse the Jews while they're wandering in the desert. And so Bilam is approached by God. He's also a prophet, one of the a prophet in the Bible, but not a good one. And so God approaches Bilam and tells him not to curse the Jews, and then Balak tells him to. And then from the mountaintops, from a place called Gvaot, Bilam relents that he cannot curse the Jews, and instead of cursing the Jews, he issues 3 blessings to the Jews.
Amazing.
So
you kind of gave it away, but
and he says this as he's standing from a place called Gvaot, which in Israel, if you go to Israel, it's known to be the place where Bilam did indeed stand to give blessings to the Jews.
All right, so you kind of gave it away, but Jared, what wine are we pairing with this week's Parsha?
So we have a wine from Gvaot Winery, Dances in White, which is perfect for this hot, steamy weather. Now, nice and refreshing. And this is excited about this because I don't try a lot of Gvaot. I should try more. But I wanted to feature this.
All right, so since you've been wanting to try it, let's go ahead and give it a swirl. This is the Gvaot Dances in White, you said?
It's the Dances in White. So
it's a 2016 vintage. Take a good look at the label. Dances in White. This is one of 2 whites that we carry. We also have the Chardonnay Cabernet. And then they have a bunch of reds. But we chose the white wines. So they're 7% off now using code Parsha 7. Go ahead and stock up. This is
well, tell our folks at home that this is
very fine boutique winery.
And there's a lot of other great ones too that Gvaot makes.
Yeah, they have the Masada. They have They have a Cabernet. They have a Merlot. Then they have a Reserve series.
Cabernet I have tried. Cabernet is excellent.
Very good. And they have Reserve Cab, Reserve Pinot Noir, Cab Franc, Petit Verdot. And they're not always available. They're very small wineries, so sometimes the stuff comes in and then it sells out very quickly, and then we have to wait to get more. So if you see stuff online still available, grab it. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and give this wine a try. So this is actually a blend of Chardonnay and Gewürztraminer.
I was just about to say, it's got a lot of Gewürztraminer. I thought this was a pure Chardonnay at first.
But you get that sweetness that is very, very familiar from Gewürztraminer.
25%.
25%, and you can definitely tell that it's there. And then you get the Gewürztraminer first, that sweetness, that taste from the Gewürztraminer, and then after that kind of settles in, you get more of the body and from the Chardonnay, more of that mouthfeel.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting a blend, 75% Chardonnay, 25% Gewürztraminer. You can definitely taste both varietals, each characteristic unique to those varietals. You can definitely identify them in this wine. It's very nice overall. I would say it's medium for a white wine, medium plus body.
Yep.
So that means you don't get that kind of thin feeling. It's a little bit bigger. Very pleasant wine. I'm going to take another swirl here.
Got a very pleasant nose. It's nice. This pairs well not just for the Parsha, but for warm weather.
Warm weather. What would you drink this with, Jared?
With fish, with tilapia, or with pesto salmon. You can go good with. Or if you're into dairy, then dairy like a nice 3 cheese lasagna, something to go good with.
The Italian in you, you're always going towards Italy.
Any type of
no, for sure, I agree. Pasta, fish, definitely a safe bet, and also great wine for the summer. All right, guys. So as promised, We have some very, very important people here today, and I'd like to call Eli Shiran and Malkiel Hadari to come join us here and have a sip of this wine. We shouldn't be the only ones to drink. So come, get in view, get on camera, take a sip, take a pour. And these guys are local Israelis. They're not local here, but these guys come from the land of Israel. I'm sure you've seen Gvaot before. Here, I'll take the bottle. I'm going to take some more. Get you guys in there. The frame. Yeah, see you. Jared, you're in there? Yeah, you're right. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. What do you want to tell the audience? First of all, thank you guys so much for coming and being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much with you. It looked nice, and well, it's an opportunity to me to start with the Parsha. So I just when I just recall there's a pasuk saying Ki merosh tzurim erenu u'megvaot ashurenu. So it's connected to the Parsha, the Gvaot, and I make wine from rosh tzurim.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's also
so it's like a combination.
Next
Even though in the US we are come together. Anyway, what I'm trying to say that Gvaot is one of the wineries that I think making a very, very good job. Shivi Drorio was also my teacher.
He's the winemaker there?
He was, he's the winemaker there, and he was also my teacher when he teach about the variety of grapes in Israel, about how to grow vine in the correct way. After all, he's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about. And he has a nice project now that's running, investigating the source or what happened, what varietal was in the ancient time when used to make wine for Bet Mikdash.
It's interesting. So you studied with Shivi, like
Shivi was he taught me
Amazing.
a chapter in when I learned how to make wine. One of them has how to raise vines.
So thanks to him, I have to give him a personal thank you now because we're very happy that we have a relationship, and part of it is due to him. So not only enjoying his wine, but we're enjoying figuratively the fruit of his labor, and figuratively and literally. All right, Eli.
Yeah, Malkiel mentioned most of the things. The only thing that I can add on Malkiel that I live very near Rosh Tzorim. And I share the same vineyard with Malkiel in Rosh Tzurim. But I really have to be and I am very grateful to Shivi Drori because he taught me quite a bit when I studied how to make wine, and he's doing amazing research. And I don't think that I've got to add much more besides saying L'chaim to Shivi and to all his
and thank you for your wine
and all his staff. And I think we are very lucky to be here exactly on the Shabbat, that you bring us wine from Gvaot, which is one of the ancient places where Am Yisrael walked throughout, and connected with Rosh Tzurim, Rosh Tzurim, which is my hometown, next to it, a few meters away from there. So L'chaim, and thank you so much, guys.
L'chaim, and I know it's a hot day, and these guys have been globetrotters. They've been in New York, LA, DC, braving the hot weather. I think today's the hottest day, and you're going to go out there and be on the streets in DC. It's going to be really hot, so you need to stay hydrated.
We'll talk about the
It's perfect for a hot day. So,
absolutely.
Stay hydrated, drink up, make sure you get your fuel in here so that you can get through the next few hours. And for those of you who have been watching in the past couple weeks, we've been mentioning that we got stuff going on and we're coming to you. You should have definitely seen posts on our Facebook, Instagram about all the shenanigans that we've been up to. We were on the road quite a bit, slept a little. We put it this way: we drank more than we slept, and it's been we poured a lot of wine this week. We shared these wines with a lot of people. It's been a fantastic week. This is the last thing I'm going to make you guys do. I mean, you're going to eat obviously this weekend, but I'm not going to make you eat. But this is the last thing I'm going
to sleep on Shabbat?
You could, if you want. That's what it's for.
Thank you.
Take a Shabbos nap tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Shabbos Shluff, I think it is.
Shabbos Shluff. But really, this has been an amazing week. Now you get to see these guys live, and I would say in flesh. We're seeing them in flesh. You're seeing them live. And if there's any questions that anyone has, we may answer them right now or get back to posts later on. But feel free to ask questions for our team if it's about the Gvaot, a wine or winery for these guys. If you have any questions about the Shiran wines or the Gito wines or in general about the process.
And if anyone wants one of these cool shirts, just message me.
Yeah, email Jared. We may have a few. If we'll have to ask the winemakers if it's okay if we share it with other people. But we may have a couple of T-shirts especially for people watching the Parsha on wine every week, and any other customers or followers. You know, we're doing this for you, so definitely reach out if there's anything we can do for you. All right, guys, thank you so much. One other question I have for Jared, and we're going to do this part quickly, but what wine will we be? What should people be buying now so that they can get it for next Shabbos? The wine that we're going to pair for next week.
So next Shabbos is going to be Parshat Pinchas.
Yep.
And so for Parshat Pinchas, we're going to be pairing it with the butcher's daughter, Pinot Noir, which is actually French wine, but it's going to pair well with Parshat Pinchas. Find out next week. Here's the label. See?
And is it? And it's all the Pinot, all the butcher's daughters.
All the butcher's daughters, but we'll try the Pinot Noir. People like Pinot Noir. It's light for the summer.
Good for the summer.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me see that bottle for a second.
Okay. There we go.
Perfect. Very nice label for all those of you who are looking. Any of the butcher's daughters, you can get them for next Shabbos and enjoy them with us when we do the Parsha wine pairing. Thank you, Eli, for coming. Thank you, Malkiel, for coming.
Thank you
very much. Enjoy it very much.
Thank you. And Jared, thanks for kicking this off and getting this wrapped up. Live from Kosherwine.com, Eli, Malkiel, David, and Jared, wishing you all a good Shabbos and hope to see you all in Eretz Yisrael.
Right, and an easy fast. If we have to fast on Sunday then
fast.
maybe an easy fast and a segula for us all, but hoping that Mashiach comes. If not, though, then next year. So,
all right.
Shabbat shalom.
Good Shabbos.